What is up, guys? So today there's a few different topics I want to cover, a few things, some breaking news from yesterday. A bit late to the party, but apparently Brett May has been arrested for the dangerous driving. That's what it says on the Doncaster Free Press website or Facebook page. See, I go on Facebook and they've got like a page where they tell you all the breaking news around Doncaster, and yeah, that's the story. Brett has been locked up. He's probably getting questioned overnight. Brian Cockrell has had his house done again. Fucking hell, I think he's had it done twice in the last couple of days. I was watching it yesterday and thinking, Jesus, it's getting serious now. But anyway, we're going to get into it. So lots to talk about. I did a video yesterday. It got quite a good response talking about feeling disrespected. You know, somebody comes up behind me, starts demanding to know what I'm doing, and you know, it's nothing to do with them. And a few people one of the people in the comments was saying, "Oh, don't you think you might be overreacting?" And I might, 100,000,000%, I might be overreacting. But you see, this is the struggle. What comes with like prison and years of addiction and simple little things. Like somebody pushing into a queue, like you can't allow that in prison. So when you've been going through that for years and then you get out onto the street, some of it sticks with you, and that's why I talk about it. See, the trouble is people don't talk about the devastation of prison and what it causes and these struggles what come after it, because they all want to be tough guys. They all want to talk about running wings and being prison assassins and stuff like that, and nobody really wants to talk about what it's really like. And what, like people like Jordan talking about being a prison assassin, and what I think they do is, because they're 10 a penny these days, aren't they? They've all got these shitty stories, and they always call them jail tales. What a genius fucking title that is. How long did it take you to think of that one? And they'll take like a little slither of truth and just like dial the ridiculous up and exaggerate. And I'm willing to wager, I'm going to hazard a guess as what really happened with this prison assassin thing. He's probably in the prison, and some little scruffy drug addicts come on the wing, and he's detoxing, you know, ravished from drugs, and somebody's probably said, "Oh, he owes me a tenner. If you go and punch him, I'll give you a shower gel or something." And Jordan P's like, "Oh yeah, I'll do it." And he's probably gone over, punched this little crackhead, and then got his shower gel, and then the next day someone's probably said, "Oh, here he is, look, the assassin." And JDP's just run with it. And it's the same with Cockrell. Like, he was saying that he's an F1 rally driver, and saying that he was going to wrestle with the Bulldogs, and then now people are saying, "Well, you're lying, aren't you? You weren't going to wrestle with the Bulldogs." And he said, "Oh no, what happened was I was in the gym and someone came up and said, 'Oh, you could wrestle with the Bulldog,' you know." So it's like there's a little bit of truth there, but it's just dialed up. And like I said, a 10 a penny, these tough guys on YouTube. So that's why I like to keep it real and tell people the real truths. That was my dog bloody sneezing. And the real lasting effects, you know. And that's why I did that video yesterday. But anyway, yeah, Brett May has been he's been locked up. And do you know what's fascinating to me, like watching this from the outside, is like everybody hates Brett that much, and it doesn't do us any favours, you know, coming online calling himself the king of Doncaster, flexing all his money and stuff. So it doesn't do us any favours, but everybody hates him so much that now he's been arrested for this, everybody's calling him a grass. And I'm like, well, he's the one in the car getting filmed. You know, he didn't upload the video. So how is he a grass? He's the one in the video. But you know, everybody seems to be blinded by hatred for this guy. And yeah, he's been arrested for dangerous driving. Now, I don't know like what people get sentence wise anymore. I know when I was doing time, if you got done for, there was so many people in for disco driving, they used to call it, which is disqualified driving. But when I was doing time, if you got locked up for anything like aggravated twok, or if you got locked up for a twok, you'd probably get like 18 months. If it was aggravated, like the Brett May video is, it's not a twat, but it is aggravated, like driving, dangerous driving, you would get like twice as long. So I think what he's looking at, I mean, they're going to have to do him, aren't they? Because it's on video. And dangerous driving, people are at risk. So it could be a pretty bad charge. And plus, Brett is like a prolific, all the coppers know him. He's put up videos of him getting pulled all the time. And, you know, he's been in jail probably more than I have. So when you get someone who's a prolific offender and then they're on video driving dangerously, then it could get out. Like, if it was just a normal person in the street driving like that, they might get like a caution or... But I don't know, because the sentencing is just so crazy now. Like, I saw one the other day, some bloke, some black dude hit this guy with a bar, knocked him out, he fell to the floor, banged his head and died. And he got like 5 years in prison for it. Murder. 5 years. I just don't understand the sentencing anymore. So he could get a caution. He could get probation. If he's on license, I'm sure he'll get recalled. But yeah, it's not good. It's all on video. So it's not looking good for Brett. But we'll see anyway. I've not seen any videos since. He might still be in there. It's a pity I ain't got my bike. I took it in yesterday to get the brakes done, and had a little wander around town. And if I'd have had my bike, so I ain't got my bike, it's still in the shop. If I'd have had it, I'd have gone to town and maybe I'd have popped into the magistrate, see if his name's on the list. But anyway, yeah, he's been arrested. Now I keep seeing videos of Emma Cockrell. I don't really follow her because she's so negative. All she does is, I don't understand it. It seems like unnecessary drama. Just for what? What's the end goal? She comes online every single day, so negative, calling people grassers, nonces, doing lives, saying, "Oh, come to my house, you know where I live," putting her address out there. And now what has happened? If you don't know what's happened, there's a video what she's uploaded from her home security, and it's a fucking dangerous video. And the only thing that saved her is that the guys doing it were fucking idiots. And they've pulled up on a bike, they've run up to the house, it's all on camera, they've sprayed this house, we've had like a water bottle full of, it looked like lighter fluid. It can't have been petrol because it didn't hardly even burn. They've sprayed the house with fire, burning someone's house down, that's ridiculous. And they've set fire to this thing, it's gone up, but it must have burnt out straight away because he's gone to the bike. And then he'd run back, tried setting it again, topping some more things. But right next to the house, there's a skip full of flammable fucking bin bags and stuff. So instead of like lighting that, which, by the way, I'm not saying to do that. I'm definitely not saying to do any of this. But, I mean, common sense would say set fire to the flammable skip to make your point, and not their house, because bricks don't burn, do they? But, you know, burning someone's house, that is just... next level, isn't it? And I've learned over the years there's certain things you don't mess with. Number one is glass. You don't mess with glass. I've seen so many people punch a glass window and they've just fucking cut their arms open and bled out. And another one is fire. You don't mess with fire because it can escalate in a second and be uncontrollable. That Philpott guy, look what he did. He didn't he like try to set a fire so that he could look like a hero by putting the fire out and rescuing the kids, and it blew up that quick. He got caught in the fire and all the kids died. So, you know, that's the level of setting houses on fire. It's bad. And I was watching the video, and it's only, like I say, it's only because they're idiots that they didn't do it right. And anyway, they've run up, poured this petrol on, gone away. These fucking brass balls, I'll give them that. They've come back, tried setting it again, tipping some more out, tried setting it, then run up, then run back again. They did it about 4 times until I think Brian's autistic brother come running out and chased him with a bit of stick or something, and then they shot away. But you know, it's hard to feel to feel sympathy for a woman that is every single day calling people names, day in, day out, video after video, exposing people and calling them wrong-uns and grassers. And inviting people. She did a live the other day saying, "Come to my house then, come to my house." And then someone does come to the house and she's putting up the video saying, "Oh, look, cowards, scumbags." And you fucking invited them to come. And I just don't understand it. It seems so unnecessary. I don't know where Brian is, but I think he's in hospital. He's not well, is it? And I've got to admit, when I was watching the video, I did feel a little bit sorry for him. I'm thinking, fucking hell, you know, setting fire to somebody's house. That's bad. That's dangerous. But then when you're inviting them to do that, and then they do it, you know, what do you expect? So I've said it before. Brian just needs to well, not even Brian, Emma needs to put a line in the sand and say, you know what, this is going nowhere. It's just causing grief. I don't know who's responsible. I'm sure they're going to blame tinfoil because it's tinfoil's fault that Thanos got all 5 Infinity Stones. But I don't know who's to blame. She's just argues with so many people. Old Conroy's involved. He's egging her on all the time, and I don't know, man. It just seems so unnecessary. What is the point? Endangering yourself for what? So you can call people names online. I would say put a line under it, man, and just live your life. You've got a good platform there with Brian. You could do great things instead of squabbling online. But anyway, that's what happened. That's what's happened. There was an attempt to set his house on fire. The guys doing it were complete morons. They just set fire to it, and it just burned out in a second. And then there's a bloody flammable skip right next to him. Common sense would say maybe, but yeah, I don't want to go into that. And yeah, I think there was 2 videos. So I think they've been back again. I haven't really looked. I'll go and have a look after this. So yeah, it's not looking good for Emma. Brett May is probably in the cells now. If he got arrested yesterday, and like I say, he's a prolific criminal. So any excuse when you're at that level, when you're that well known by the police, it's anything. You know, if you get caught having a wee in a doorway or something, then they're going to take you back to prison because they want you off the streets because you're a menace. And like I say, it's all on video, but I don't understand why people call him Brett a grass when he's the one on the video, you know, he grassed on himself. But that's the level of hate for Brett, you know, everyone fucking hates him. Well, not everyone, he does get a lot of support as well. But anyway, that's my opinion on the whole thing. We'll have to see what happens. We'll see if Brett will do a video later. So yeah, if you like this video, press the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, Mange 2, YouTube, Mange 2.